Who is dethroning every single WWE champion? I'll tell you right now. Starting off with the Intercontinental Championship. Right now, the champion is Dominic Mysterio as he won it at WrestleMania, taking the title off of Braun Breaker. I'm going to tell you right now, it's not Finn Balor. I don't care what you think. Finn Balor is probably never winning a title like that in a damn while because he doesn't need it. I know all the Finn Balor fans are gonna come out right now and be like, no, we need Finn Balor as our undisputed double, triple, quadruple world champion. We don't need anything like that. I personally don't want to see it. I think Dominic Mysterio should hold it till SummerSlam and lose it in a multi-man match to Karrion Kross, somebody who's actually over right now and is starting to put on good matches. Have Karrion Kross feud with AJ for a few months. Have them both be in the Money in the Bank ladder match, and then have them fight at another pay-per-view, and then have them both in a multi-man match with Dominic Mysterio, and then Finn Balor can crash out because the title isn't in the Judgment Day anymore, and that can lead him to split with Dominic Mysterio and have them go into a feud, and Karrion Kross can hold it until, like, who knows, even WrestleMania, but I would probably see him holding it for, like, until the end of the year, around the end of John Cena's retirement tour. And then for the Women's Intercontinental Championship, the champion right now is, I believe, yes, Lyra Valkyrie. I was going to say Becky Lynch, because it's basically confirmed she's losing it to Becky Lynch at Backlash. If she doesn't, then I'm sure all the Becky Lynch haters are going to rejoice and are going to be the happiest people on the planet. They're going to be like, oh my god, Becky Hogan's finally over. No, Becky Hogan is coming back again. She's winning a title in her first opportunity again, just like she did at WrestleMania, and she's gonna hold that son of a bitch until like slightly after SummerSlam, and she's probably going to use it, and she'll probably fight like probably Io Sky. We'll probably see Ivy Nile, and I see her losing it to eventually probably Bayley, but that's not important. Then you have the United States Championship, currently held by Jacob Fatu. It's not being lost to Solo Sikoa, but I do think that Solo Sikoa causes him to lose it to somebody. It's not going to be LA Knight either. We don't need a 3-time LA Knight champion. Send him over to Raw to mess with the IC division with Karrion Kross and them people. How about we have him lose it to Carmelo Hayes, somebody who could use the momentum of the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal win and actually do something with it. Unlike every single previous winner ever, the Big Show was too old. Cesaro had an opportunity and they gave him nothing. I don't even remember who won it last year. That's how sad it is. I was predicting Andrade to win it just because I knew they'd do nothing with him afterwards. But now that Carmelo Hayes has it, have him use it and propel it to have him beat Jacob Fatu. I don't care how he wins it, just give him a title. I don't want him to end up like Apollo Crews, where he could have been something, but never was. Then for the Women's U.S. Championship, Zelina Vega just won it like last week, and she beat Chelsea Green. I see Chelsea Green winning it back like immediately. Like give it 2 months and she'll be champion again. I just don't see anybody beating her. I think that maybe Nikki Bella comes back because she's been hinting at it again, and then she maybe fused with Chelsea, but I don't see Zelina Vega actually holding it that long. I think it's like similar to Jey Uso, where she got it for the moment, and because Aleister Black was there, and that's it. For the World Tag Team Championships, I'm going to predict somebody that you might not be expecting. Before I was predicting the Motor City Machine Guns, now I'm predicting the Wyatt Six. And any combination of people, probably Joe Gacy and Dexter Lumis. I'd rather it be Eric Rowan and Uncle Howdy, or Joe Gacy and Uncle Howdy, or just not Dexter Lumis. I don't care for Dexter Lumis, to be honest with you. But their thing is about going after people who have ruined their family, and who has ruined their family. Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. It can actually put some heat on them because they had that amazing segment with Big E where they kicked him out, and then what did it lead to? Absolutely nothing. Nothing. Just zero heat whatsoever. At WrestleMania, they barely did anything with it, and I didn't even realize when they won. It wasn't like they had some grand finisher. They just like rolled them up and put their feet on the ropes and won the titles. All for a quick Clash of Clans commercial. It was honestly kind of pathetic. So I think they should lose it to the Wyatt Six. Bring those people back. Where the hell have they been? And that's how you do it. Then for the WWE Tag Team Division, that one is stacked. Fraxium wins, beats the Street Profits, Do it that way. I don't want the Motor City Machine Guns, if I'm being honest. I want them sent over to Raw. And honestly, I'd like to see Fraxium just win it completely. And then, if we could get, like, what's the... Mello and Miz, I know I said Mello should win the US title. Put them in there more often. Have them in there like as an actual team and an actual competitor. They could win them too, but I'd rather it be Fraxium because they're an actual fresh team that hasn't yet won the titles. Have them do it. Then the World Championships, because I'm not counting the women's tag team, because if I'm being honest with you, there's not a single team right now who can beat Liv and Raquel. There's not a single one. And at this rate, Alexa's never coming back. So we're going to go straight to the World Championships. First up, our Women's World Champion, Io Sky. I was going to predict Bianca until I realized that she has an actual injury. So I got no clue now. It's not Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley shouldn't win a world title anytime soon. And that leaves Liv Morgan. Oh, wait, no, she's in the tag division. It's literally just Rhea and Io. Who am I supposed to predict? So I'm going to predict that she has the Money in the Bank cash on her in the same way that she cashed in the Money in the Bank on Bianca, if Bianca's able to return in time. And if Bianca's not able to return, that's a stupid pick, then that's on me. Onto the Women's WWE Championship, currently held by Tiffany Stratton. If Nia Jax wins it, I'm actually riding. I cannot stand the idea of that. But if I'm being honest with you, I don't know who's beating Tiffany. Because she just beat Charlotte Flair. And now she's going to beat Nia Jax. And Jade Cargill should not be going to the main event division. She's not good enough of a wrestler to be beating Tiffany Stratton. So that eliminates like everybody on there. So I'm going to go with a wild ball and say she holds it for a long time, all the way to WrestleMania 42. And then Rhea Ripley wins the Elimination Chamber and then beats Tiffany at WrestleMania and becomes WWE Women's Champion. That's my wild-ass prediction for, 10 months? Okay. Anyway, World Heavyweight Championship. The current champion is Jey Uso. Okay, he's fighting Logan Paul at Backlash. Logan Paul's not beating him. If he did, that'd be honestly kind of awesome because no one would see it coming. It's not going to be Goldberg. It's not going to be Gunther. It's not going to be Finn Balor. You stupid Finn Balor fans. It's not happening. And it's not going to be Sami Zayn. It's the only actual option that I see happening. I see Seth Rollins winning it at SummerSlam. I see Seth Rollins winning King of the Ring, Braun Breaker winning Money in the Bank, and then, hear me out, LA Knight joins and he wins the IC title long after Karrion holds it. I'm not really sure, but I think that Seth Rollins should win the World Heavyweight Championship, become the first ever modern 2-time World Heavyweight Champion. He can do all that spiel, and it'll be awesome. And then there's the WWE Championship, currently held by John Cena. And if you say that it's Cody Rhodes in the comments, then I'm going to crash out, because it should not be Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes should go to Raw and feud with Seth Rollins for the world title when he comes back. Or, even better, CM Punk. I don't care how it goes. We're not having Cody Rhodes beat John Cena. Separate them by brand in the draft. Then, we should have John Cena versus Randy Orton at Backlash. Randy's not winning then. I'm still predicting Randy to win it at the end of the year. I'm predicting that John Cena has a full heel run and holds it all the way to the last Saturday of the year, his last show. And that's where Randy beats him so that he can't take the title home and ruin wrestling. If it's not Randy, then let it be Kevin Owens if he can return. If it can't be Kevin Owens, then my third pick is kind of way off if you ask me. Way off. But Sheamus. I don't know why, but I'm picking Sheamus. It's not going to be Braun Breaker or anything like that. Fourth pick, Dominic Mysterio. Anyway, off of all seriousness, I don't see it being anybody other than Randy Orton. If it's Cody Rhodes, then I'm going to crash out. And for the NXT titles, I don't watch NXT. Yeah, NXT sucks. Okay, it doesn't suck. I know there's going to be a war in the comments now, and if I say that, people are going to come at me. But no one's beating Obafemi. I've seen his matches. I've seen his character. No one's beating him. And then, like, Stephanie Valquer, I don't know. So, that's the end of that. And I'll see you in another video. Peace out. Don't rage at the Ring Rager.